All right, welcome. They're about to kick it off. You're watching Play by Play with Dark Knight on all streaming platforms. Um, yeah, watch the game along with your man, Dark Knight. So they're about to kick it off here. I am behind. So if you are watching it with me, I'm not going to be giving out any spoilers or anything like that because I'm not in position to do so. I'm watching it on a stream. So you will not, because some people don't like to watch it because they think because I spoil it for them. And there's the return. I can't get the guys. Who was that? And here's the Eagles offense for the first time takes the field. Let me just share this. Let me just share this as our offense takes the field with the rest of the community out there. And you guys that join me, welcome. We've been doing this for last season. All right, so 1st and 10, the ball on the 32-yard line of the Eagles. Devontae in motion. Jalen back, looks over the middle. He has a receiver. 1st down. And who is that? Tight end right there. Hold on. I can't get his number 81. I don't know his number. But Cal Katera. All right, good. 1st down, looked great. Jalen looked poised in the pocket. Nice completion down the middle. Jalen in the shotgun again. Fakes the handoff to Barkley. Quick slant to, is that Covey? Covey's involved early. Talked about him possibly being involved, but there's a flag on the play. All right. So let's see what this flag is about. Like I said, I'm behind you guys this time. I know you guys don't like when I'm ahead of you guys, so you guys have the advantage now. Just don't tell me. You know, you hate when I spoil it for you, but you have no problem spoiling it for me. So don't spoil it for me. All right? Let me just call what I see. If I'm a little behind, then you should be okay with that. All right, so let me turn up the sound. I don't even have the sound up. All right. And there was a fake handoff to Barkley, and Jalen just runs out of bounds. He gets about 2 yards. That's not something I like to see Jalen do a lot of anymore. Not any plan runs anyway. Like I don't want him not to run. I think that's a part of his superpower is running his legs, but I just want to be a little more deliberate or just allow Barkley to do the heavy lifting as far as rushing the ball now. And there's Covey again with another completion. So 3rd down coming up. We'll see. The Falcons, although they lost last week, they did not surrender a touchdown. So not that the Pittsburgh offense is dynamic as ours is, but they didn't give up a touchdown to Pittsburgh. Jalen in the shotgun. Trips on the right side. 2 wide receivers on the other side. And Jalen takes the snap, and he's going to run it. I don't like that play at all. That was a quarterback draw. What the hell are they doing here? That's disappointing to me. That was disappointing. What the hell was that? You take the ball 1st time out, and I'm expecting to see a more confident unit. That was not a good play. Not a good play. And I'm assuming maybe they lost the toss. I'm not sure. because if they won the toss and they decided to take the ball, that was a poor showing for, all right, that's a great kick. Kick is down inside the 10-yard line, about the 7-yard line, so the Atlanta Falcons will start on their own 7-yard line. But that was a disappointing opening drive. After some, what I thought was impressive plays, you come out, attack the middle of the field, cover a couple completions, and that draw was really disappointing. How does Saquon not touch the ball? Yeah, you're right, Christopher. How does he not touch the ball at all? And I understand that they're loading the box up for Saquon, but that was not, I'm going to hold my comments, but I'm just letting you guys know just what I felt on that. And that's what you get when you watch the game with me. I'm just going to tell you how I see it. And I thought that was a horrible. I hate seeing that play. I don't know that play. Yeah, Jeremiah, that last play sucked, man. I don't. If I don't see any more quarterback draws, that's okay with me. I'm gonna be okay with that. They don't produce to me enough to run them. I just don't. I don't like to see them. And now that we have a running back of Saquon's ability, I'd rather see him take his chance to see what he can get with our offensive line. Behemoths up on the offensive line. Get a ball to the damn person who's getting paid to run the ball. Again, I don't want you to take all of his running ability away. That's a part of his superpower. His legs, I get it. That's what makes him a dual threat. But those design runs, I'd rather see Jalen make that magic happen if the play falls apart. If that makes any sense. I know that the year that he was darn near, and it saves his body. Yeah, it saves his body in the shell. And I know that magical year where he almost won, just came short of winning the MVP. He did a lot of RPOs, and maybe they are trying to incorporate a little more of that, return to that, because he does feel comfortable running RPOs. But I don't know. The jury is out on that for me. The jury is out. He has a lot of skilled players out there. Just be the point guard. Be the point guard. That's how you could become the hero. Is now just making sure you're getting the ball into the right person's hands. All right, so Philadelphia Eagles, 1st and 10. Atlanta on this 8-yard line. Hand off to Bijan. Bijan up the middle. About 7 yards on the gain. Yeah, it did. That series started off strong, and I was impressed with those first couple plays, completions, attacking the middle of the field, and then it went south really quickly. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 3rd. We talked about in the pregame, they've got to be able to stop the run. That is the Atlanta Falcons' strength right now, and they hand the ball off again, and a first down is gained, tackled by Sweat, but not until he picks up a first down. So this is, last week defense did come up big in holding the Green Bay Packers to only 2 field goals when we turned the ball over early in the game, but they did give up 140-something yards, and we need to prove that we can stop the run. All right, fake a handoff, play action pass. And it's tipped. Oh, tipped at the line. And Kirk Cousins was looking to get the ball out quick. I don't know what he saw. I can't see what he saw. But he was looking to get the ball out quick. And it seemed to be good coverage because he had to, look, he's dancing. He had to take a couple taps before he saw a man. And I see who he was trying to get it to. And I don't know if that would have worked had it not been tipped. All right, it's going 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's quick. And there's a fast throw completed. Drake London right in front of Darius Slay. Darius Slay was all over him on the coverage. So that was a tough catch to make, but it did pick up 6 yards, and it makes 3rd down manageable now. Let's see what Vic dials up on this 3rd and 4. I like the coverage on that. It wasn't like he was wide open. He was tightly covered by Slay. It was a great catch, a great throw. He kind of, boxed Slay out on that one. All right. Cousins in the shotgun, man in motion, takes the snap. Here comes the rush. He's still back there. No one to. And he good coverage. And who was that? N'Kobe Dean on the coverage? Yes. He was there. It was there, but N'Kobe was close in the area, and maybe just his proximity. There was a catchable ball. The guy had a step on N'Kobe, but he was not able to corral the ball. And that's a good stand for the Philadelphia Eagles defense on the first possession of Atlanta Falcons. They force a punt. And Covey takes the punt, trying to get out to the outside. He should have just took it straight up, but that's okay. Sure hands. He did secure the ball and a couple yards on the return. And let's see what this offense does on its second possession. We all agree, right? We all agree that first possession was not it left a little bit to be desired on the play calling on that one. So let's see if Kellen Moore can settle down and get this offense moving. Jalen did nothing wrong on that one. I know, unless he called a quarterback draw for himself. If he did that, then he did a lot of things wrong. But no, he didn't. He didn't do anything wrong on that drive right there. The first couple of completions were on time, on point, and I like those play calls. But how about we see a little bit of Saquon? How does Saquon not touch the ball at all? And I say that, and this is the downside to fantasy football. I say that, and I'm facing Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley can beat me in fantasy football if he has a week like he had last week. I'm doomed, right? So, but even with that said, he needs to touch the ball. We need to Saquon needs to be involved in this offense. And that's even knowing that they are keying on him. I remember the days where running backs were more prominent and more relied on, right? And in that smash mouth football era where the running back carried the ball 30 times a game. And there were teams back in that era that you knew they were going to run the ball, and you knew that the defense were going to be keying on their running back, and that didn't stop them from running the ball. They still ran the ball. You just had to stop them. Where did those days go? I know we're in a passing age and stuff like that, but where did those days go? All right, so we know they're going to key on Saquon. Let's just still run the ball. Make them stop us. I know it's harder with 8 men in the box, and you want to take advantage of those 8 men in the box. But I make that point to say, they're going to be keying on him all night. That doesn't mean that he shouldn't touch the ball. All right, so 1st and 10. I must be way behind because I got 1st and 10, 9:55. What do you got? What are you guys at? How far behind am I from you guys? You guys let me know. All right. All right, Dotson is in. All right. 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line, 36-yard line. Jalen, motion, and he hands it off to Barkley. And Barkley, big hole on the left side, and he picks up 10 or 9.5. And that's what I want to see. That's what happens when you get a ball to Barkley. And I must be way behind because Jeremiah put that up there before I even saw the ball handed off. All right, so it's 2nd and 1. Jalen in the shotgun. Out pass, swing pass, and it's 1st down. And who was that? Jahan Dotson. All right, there you go. I'm about a play and a half behind. Oh, I don't like that. But that's all right. That's all right. I hate being ahead, but I hate being this far behind too. All right. All right, so they got Dotson involved early. All right. First and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Man in motion. They hand it off to Saquon again. And Saquon is doing his thing. Saquon picks up about 9 yards on that one. That one, yeah, last week I was ahead, and people didn't like that, Jeremiah. So, and I would have probably picked, I don't get a lot of people follow when I'm that far ahead. But, and I like it, but, I know it kind of sucks for you guys to hear me describe a play that you haven't seen yet. So, I guess if I had to choose, it's probably better for me to be behind than to be ahead. I wish it was some kind of way that we could all synchronize. But, with cable, and we have so many different ways to watch the game. So, 2nd and 1, Jalen in the shotgun. And he fakes the handoff to Barkley, rolls out to the right, and he completes a pass to Calcaterra. Calcaterra with another completion, another first down. And, all right, so Brother Wood saying Barkley with another 9. I wonder is that the last 9 or this is a new 9? All right, okay, let me see. So I got 1st and 10. Ball is in Atlanta territory. They are moving quite smoothly right now. The ball on the 36-yard line. They give it to Barkley, and Barkley's, he's picking up another 9. You're right, Brother Wood. No, he picked up 10 that time. He's getting like 10 yards a clip. This can be easy work here. Oh, my goodness. That offensive line is really mauling. If you take a look at them, they are giving Barkley big lanes. Look at this. They're drawing it up now. Look, oh, my God. He's running. He's getting to that second level without being touched, right? And he's got to be averaging 9 yards a carry. All right. Jalen, 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. Another handoff to Barkley and another 10 yards. Barkley is killing them on the ground right now. He's about 11 on that carry. So this is what we brought him here for. This is what you get when you bring a back such as Barkley into an environment such as ours with a dominant offensive line. 4 rushes, 39 yards. He's averaging 9.8 yards a carry right now. Trips on the left side, man in motion. Devontae comes to the right side. They give it to Barkley again. Barkley up the gut. And that, oh, no, that is not Barkley. That is Gainwell. I'm sorry. I'm about to say, that don't look Barkley like. Oh, that's why. Gainwell only gets 6. I was about to say, Barkley's not, that wasn't 10 yards, but it wasn't Barkley. That's why it wasn't 10 yards. If that was Barkley, it would have been 10 yards. No, I'm only kidding. So the first week against Green Bay, he averaged 4.5 yards a carry. Tonight, 4 carries, 9.8 yards a carry. Incredible. So the ball is now on the 12-yard line, 2nd and 6. Jalen in the shotgun. Man in motion. It's Dotson. They hand it off to Gainwell again. Gainwell picks up about 3. It's going to be 3rd down. And why, and here comes Barkley again. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. This is one, I don't know. I don't know what they do here. Do they give it to Barkley? I know he's been averaging 9 yards a carry, but this is what a lot of good skill players do for you. It gives you options. It keeps the defense on their toes. And now they're going to spread. They're going to, put Barkley in motion. And he comes in, and there's going to be back. I'm sorry. Jalen's dancing around a lot of time. He scrambles to the left, and he throws. End zone broken up. And I don't know if that was a good decision to make that throw, but it didn't hurt anything. But this is the situations that we faced last week, and we just throw it away. Just throw it away. They tried to get it to the rookie Johnny Wilson, and he had a lot of time, but receivers were covered, and just throw the ball away. He was not open. I'm looking at it now, the replay. He was not open. Those are the ones you just throw it away. Live to play another down. It's 4th and 4 and they're going for it. Jalen calls a timeout. I don't know if this is a good choice. 4th and 4. I like the aggressiveness. That they moved the ball down the field pretty easily on this drive here, and I think that the confidence they have built up with this drive is tempting them to go for it on 4th down. I would probably just take the points, but I'm not mad at them. You like to see your team be aggressive. This is not a point in the game where I think it's going to make or break since it's 0-0. But take the points. Let the defense come out, hold them again, and do it all over again. But they're going to go for it even after the timeout. Jalen is 4 for 5, 29 yards, 5 rushing yards. 4th and 4. And ball on the 9-yard line. And it's Jalen takes the snap, rolls to the right. He's looking, nothing there, looking. And he throws it, broken up. And it's a turnover on downs, no flag. Yeah, we could. I said I would have taken that field goal, but I guess they felt really good. They moved the ball down the field rather easily, and I guess they wanted to ride that momentum and the confidence that they were having it, so they went for it on 4th and 4. I wonder whose idea that was. Yeah, Eddie, I mean, up until that play, Eddie, the play calling was okay. I thought, except for that draw on the first possession. But on this drive here, I thought the play calling was okay, except for those last 2 plays, of course. But again, I guess had they been successful, we would have said they were good. But I think the decision making was bad, and I wonder, who makes those calls? We talk about Sirianni being, and I might be overstating it, but shut out of the offensive. I'm saying this because I believe it's a good thing, but because I don't want him in the kitchen anymore. I don't want Sirianni in the kitchen, the offensive kitchen anymore. Let Kellen Moore cook that stew and prepare the meal. So my question is, who's making that call right there? Is that Sirianni saying let's go for it on 4th, or is that Kellen Moore saying let's go for it on 4th? That's interesting to know. All right, so let me go to your comments since I have a commercial right now. All right, Christopher says at this point in the new offense, we are not as sharp as we need to be. No, we are not. I agree with this though. Take the points and play D. I would have done that. Travis Mitchell, this is real. When is he supposed to run? When he's supposed to run, he doesn't. Yeah, that is real. They need to change up these calls. Enough with that trick plays. Run the dang ball. They showing Nicky Foles. So did they do Nicky Foles before the game? Yeah, they must have did him before the game. Darn. So we're probably going to have to catch it on video somewhere. Some, Eagles channel or something like that. I wish we could have seen that. But hey, Nick Foles is in the building, so we have to perform for Nicky F, right? All right, so ball inside the 10. They hand it off to Bijan, and he only gets. Is that BJ? Is that Bijan? Oh yeah. So he only gets about 1-2 yards at the most. Yeah, you're too far ahead. I don't know. Let me see. I only have one place to watch the game on, I think, anyway. Let me see. I can't watch it on. Can I? No, I only have one place to watch it on. All right, so 1st and 10 on the 25. I got 1st and 10, 3:25. Hand off to Bijan. Bijan around the side. He only gets 3 on that one. Am I a little closer now? Because, on my stream, if it freezes up, I get put behind. So, all right. So I got 3:05, 3:03 to go. 2nd and 7. How far ahead are you guys now? All right, so it's 2nd and 7. Kirk Cousins under center from the 27-yard line. They hand it off. And a good stop. Only a 3-yard gain there. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4. So I'm just a play behind. All right, okay. 3rd and 4. Kirk Cousins having trouble hearing. Trying to get the play call in. All right, this crowd is rambunctious. They're trying to turn up the volume. They're ready to explode. And had they scored a touchdown, I think that would have been the case, but they didn't. All right, 3rd and 4. Cousins in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Backs up. Looks to his left. And it's picked off. Oh, my goodness. Almost. He almost got it. He almost picked it off, man. And that's what that young buck is good, man. I love his tenacity. Look at that. Yeah, he tried to snatch it. That was good defense, though. Defense is coming up big, man. Defense is coming up big thus far. They haven't even gotten close to midfield yet. It's been great special teams and great defense. I think their average starting position is like the 11-yard line. So if that, it might even be inside the 10-yard line, their average start. And the defense hasn't allowed them anywhere near midfield as of yet. So our offense is going to take the field after these commercial breaks. So how do you guys feel thus far? I know we're disappointed that they went for the 3 points went for the touchdown instead of taking the 3 points. But we have 2 drives to kind of judge them by now. What do you guys think about the 2 possessions that the Eagles have had thus far? I think the first one was disappointing, with ending in that quarterback draw. I think the second one was very encouraging. Second drive, the second offensive possession was very encouraging, just could not put the finishing touches on that drive. And, it looked better. It looked better. They gave the ball to our best weapon on offense. And that always seems to kind of work, right? When you get the ball into your best player's hands, that's usually a recipe for success. And that happened a lot on that second drive. Barkley averaging 9, darn near 10 yards a carry. Hopefully they'll get back to that. I don't know why they would go away from it. Why? Why would they go away from it? Marcus is saying that, let me see, I'm not confident what hurts holding the ball too long. Well, I'm not confident. Well, there's nothing else to do if there's nothing open. I can't blame him for that. If the coverage is that good that there's nothing open, I'm speculating that their coverage is good. This is a team that had not given up a touchdown thus far this year. So I guess we have to give him some credit. Now, if he's just missing open receivers, that's something different. But I cannot tell thus far if that's the case. So I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the Atlanta Falcons secondary and say that they have good coverage. And if that's the case, then, Jalen has to hold the ball a little longer. I don't know what else he could do other than if there's a lane, maybe try to pick up some yardage himself. But if it's not open, don't force anything. And here our offense takes the field again Ball on the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Barkley behind him. No motion. He takes the snap and hands it off to Barkley. Barkley, his first time even remotely stopped. And he picks up 1 yard on that carry right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. And this is a good time. This is probably an obvious passing down. I don't know. We'll see. But this will be a good time for some play action. Because they have got to be. And there's Jalen in the shotgun. Takes it. Pass out to Devontae Smith. He picks up about 6 yards, I would say. It's got to be about 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. They get it quickly out to Devontae on the right side. He's covered by Terrell Jr., their best cover corner on the Falcons, and he's going to see a lot of Terrell Jr. today. It's 3rd and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line. Jalen in a shotgun. Barkley in motion out to the left. Jalen takes the snap, backs up. He runs to the left. He's trying to get away from the rush. He does elude one man, and the pass is broken up. So no first down after a long drive on the previous drive where they had 3 points and they chose to forego the 3 points, the easy chip field goal. I'm not saying that it was automatic, but they had an opportunity to pick up 3 points, and they elected to go for the touchdown. And now on the subsequent drive, they come up short, and they have to punt now. So here we go. Special teams on the field. The punt is up. They field it at the 17-yard line. Avery Williams, and he picks up about 9 yards. And we'll see this defense again. Jeremiah says, okay, offense needs to put it together. Yeah, they need to put it together. They really need to put it together. We're going to see Kirk Cousins back on the field. 1 for 4, 6 yards. So the defense is doing their job, keeping Kirk Cousins in check. But, this is all about consistency. This has to happen this only happened for 15 minutes thus far, but we need this to continue and to happen consistently for 60 minutes here. Kirk Cousins under center. Ball on the 27-yard line. He fakes the handoff. Looks over the middle. Wide open. Drake London. Wide open. Wide open. I mean, he was so open you would think that he didn't use deodorant tonight. I mean, nobody was around him like they were trying to avoid him. And that, I don't know. That's not, that was a killer for us last year to give up so much real estate across the middle of the field. And here we give up an open play with no one in the vicinity. Like they were like they were shunning him. No one was around. They were like they were shunning this guy. They didn't want to be in the same vicinity of this receiver, and he catches the ball, Drake London, over the middle of the field. So that has to be better. The middle of the field is our biggest problem. It has been, Travis. It has been, and I thought that they did a good job in the first game of eliminating that, because that was our Achilles heel last year, giving up all that real estate across the middle in the middle of the field. I thought we have solved it, and I don't know. That must have been that must have been zone or something. I couldn't recognize. I can't recognize it, but whatever it was, this guy was wide open, and we can ill afford to see that continue to happen. Zone, I don't like zone anyway. I think zone could be easily picked apart, especially by the better quarterbacks in the league. And I think that we have the coverage or the secondary now that we can play more effective man-to-man And if that's the case, in those obvious situations, we need to do just that. Because if that was zone, that was not good. The whole middle of the field was wide open. And maybe it was play design. Maybe the routes drew the secondary out of the area. Secondary must communicate out there. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Richard. Jalen's not built to carry the team without AJ. Well, he doesn't have to if that first drive, that second drive, that was proof that it can be done, And this is where you make your money, Kellen Moore. You got, everybody, I'm not discounting the importance of AJ. AJ is one of the top receivers in the league. But when we talk about and we brag, if we're going to brag about, that was a zone, must have been a zone. If we're going to brag about having one of the most skilled offensive units out there, we're talking about the other players have got to be able to do better. Handoff and a good stop there, about 2 or 3 yards. But when you're talking about having one of the most talented offensive players, not one of the most talented skilled players on offense, everybody doesn't have that. The Kansas City Chiefs don't have as many skilled players on offense as we do, and they get it done. So, and there's a pass over the middle, again, out of the backfield. And the point I'm making is, if these other teams are doing it with less skilled players, shouldn't we be able to do it just because we lost one? We still have Devontae. We still have Goddard. We still have Barkley. Every team cannot say that. So that's not a good excuse if AJ is out. Oh, wow. Algier, big hole on the left side of the line. And now they are definitely in Philadelphia territory, and they are marching. Handoff to Algier on the left side, big hole, and brought down by Blankenship, but look at that hole. Oh. Yeah, it's still a problem for us stopping the run. So Algier, 3 carries, 22 yards, average of 7 yards a carry. Kirk Cousins, man, in motion under center, and he hands it off again, and it's fumbled. Bijan fumbled it, and did he get it back? Did he get it back? Oh, he did. All right, so he did get it back. They're in field goal range already. Yeah, he didn't give him a good pocket to hand it off in. But they recover their own fumble. We'll take that. If that's the only way we can stop him. 2nd and 11. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun, hands it off again. And they stop him for about 3 yards, 2 or 3 yards there. Bijan Robinson doesn't get much. So it's 3rd down. All right. So Dean was in the mix there. Defensive lineman. We got to get tough. We got to shore up that run stopping. All right, 3rd and 9. We'll see if it dials up any pressure. Shotgun, Kirk Cousins takes the snap, and the play is shut down. All right, Atlanta calls a timeout there. So 3rd and 9. And it's scoreless right now. No points in the first quarter, although the Eagles had the potential to put up 3 points, but they chose not to. They chose to go for it on 4th and 4 deep in Atlanta's territory. So we are in the second quarter with a 0-0 game. We talk about having the talent that we have, and I'm not saying, I'm not discounting, I'm not downplaying the effect of an A.J. Brown being gone, but don't we have enough remaining talent to be effective on offense? So that's a little disappointing. All right, Kirk Cousins in the shotgun, man in motion, Drake London. Kirk Cousins back. He looks to his left, look to his right. He's going to run it, and he doesn't get much. 2 yards. Good defense, and they hold him to, and this is probably going to be a field goal attempt here. Yeah, it will be. So they get some pressure with the 4 linemen and still have enough awareness to bring Kirk Cousins down before a big gain. Jalen Carter was double teamed on that one. So kick is up and straight down the center, and that's going to make it 3-0 Atlanta. 3-0 Atlanta. All right, Matt is in there. He says, "Fly, Eagles, fly." D, we have to. Yeah, I can't make that out. I can't make that out. Jeremiah says the middle of the field is our weakness. Yeah. Richard that was stating that they were in field goal range. Okay. All right. Okay, Matt. Oh, he's in French. He's French. Okay. No problem. No problem, Matt. We thank you. And am I pronouncing that right? Is that math? Math? I was pretty good in math, but is that math? A.J. Brown is out, math. The Smith is in. He's had little production, only a couple of he only has 1 reception, I think. Smith does. Barkley is having a effective day when they decide to give him the ball. In the first quarter, he darn near averaged 10 yards a carry. We haven't seen him carry the ball much since that time. And your guess is as good as mine as to why we haven't seen that. But, this has been a team that has run the ball very effectively thus far and kind of gotten away from it on the last drive. Some of the play calling has been head scratching. Let me say that. The decision not to take the field goal is still a mystery to me, but they didn't. So we find ourselves down 3-0 in the second quarter. This offense is still trying to get, work the kinks out. But make no mistake about it, the Atlanta Falcons defense is playing admirably after allowing big chunks of yardage on the ground. They seem to have settled down and been effective. And I don't know how much of that is them and how much of that is a lack of effective play calling. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, Barkley averaging 8 yards a carry, 5 carries for 40 yards as the Atlanta Falcons prepare to kick the ball off. So there it is. It's off. It's in the end zone, and they're going to down it. So we're going to start the drive at, where did they start the drive now? 30-yard line or 25? All right, so all right, they're talking about Saquon right now. All right, so they're going to start off again, and let's see if we can get this right. At the 30-yard line, Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. Man in motion, Jahan Dotson in motion to the left, and they hand it off to Barkley. Barkley spins. Barkley with about 4 yards on that carry. So they do decide to give the ball to Barkley on that first down there. Maybe we'll see him be more involved. I would love to see some play action since he's been so effective. That seemed like it would probably play well right now. All right, Jalen in the shotgun, 2nd and 6. Goddard in motion, takes it, fakes the handoff, play action now. Jalen steps up, throws it. Oh, great pass to the Slim Reaper. Devontae Smith on the reception. Great catch, great throw, great play. Like I said, great time for a play action pass, and it worked. And there's Jalen, and there is Devontae. Smooth. He's a smooth criminal out there. Smooth route. And here's Jalen back. Nothing open. He's looking, dancing. Throw it away, Jalen. Throw it away. Yes. He does throw it away. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Are there anything such as, known, quick strikes? Do we have any short passes that, in the arsenal? It seems as though, I don't know, like last year, one of our problems were the routes were too long, took too long to develop. Do we have any short routes? Here's Jalen in the shotgun. Barkley in the backfield, and he hands it off to Barkley, and Barkley's taken down immediately behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. So, Judon, he was a former. Ooh, yeah, Judon. He beats Cal Katera. That's a hard matchup. That's a hard job for Cal Katera to have to block Judon. All right, here we go. Jalen in the shotgun, 3rd and 11. Obvious passing down now. So let's see what they can do here. And Jalen takes the blitz, comes, and it's a quick pass to Goddard. Goddard about 1, 2, 3 yards short. It's going to be 4th and 3. What are they going to do? Oh, he's going to leave the offense out there. Now, this is something that I don't know if I would do this now. This offense has not been – they've not been dominant. Let's put it that way. I don't know if I would take the risk. This may be being a little irresponsible. But I'm rooting for them. Here we go. Jalen in the shotgun. All right, so they said it worked out. So Jalen rolls, steps up, and he's just going to run for it. All right, so that's that special sauce that, you don't want to ever take that running ability away from him totally, because that's a part of what makes him special. And those are the instances. Oh, there's a flag. So it was after the play. But, yeah, that's a perfect situation. That's why I don't want him to not run. I'm not a fan of deliberate run plays called for Jalen, but this is his special power. He can do that. He can do that. So that's exactly the situation I like to see him do that. All right, yeah, that was a bogus call. They called a taunt for spiking the ball. So that was on Jalen. Jalen has to be more aware of what he's doing out there. I know it was a big play, and it was a big play. So it's going to be 1st and 15 after a brilliant play pickup for Jalen Hurts on the scramble after no one was open on a 4th and 3. Jalen under center now. Saquon in the backfield, man in motion, and they pitch it to Saquon. Saquon, he is not going to get anything there. As a matter of fact, He is brought down for a 6-yard loss on the play. So now it's going to be 2nd and 21, a pitch. And that was, what was that, a run blitz? There were a lot of people in the area there. That I'm frustrated watching it. So it's 2nd and 20. A toss sweep on 1st and 15. I'm with you, Christopher. What is that? Here we go. Jalen in the shotgun. 2nd and 20. Ball's hiked. Jalen steps back. Looking. He steps up. He's going to run again. All right. He doesn't look fast. I heard a lot of people talk this week about Jalen not looking fast. He didn't look fast on that one either. And I was hoping that it was last year that last week, because of the conditions of the field, that he didn't look fast. But he's on fast turf and he doesn't look as fast as he once did. So it may be something to that. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. Jalen in the shotgun. Trips on the left. And here come the pass rush. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to run it again. And he's going to, and he takes it in for a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line. So Jalen Hurts using his special ability, his superpower, so to speak, and he is turning this into his drive. Personally, he's willing this offense down and closer to a touchdown. He went and got it. So it's 1st and goal, ball on the 4-yard line, and they hand it off. Oh, no, he fakes the handoff, throws it away, meant for Goddard. It's 1st and goal, flag. Oh, darn, do I have? Did Pat ever send me that? Pat, did you ever send me the? Oh, you just sent it? You emailed it? All right, let me see if I got it. Oh, here we go. All right. All right, Pat. Thanks a lot. All right. But I don't know if I can play it on here because I think I got it from last week. Hold on. Oh, swing past the Covey, and he doesn't get anything. All right, I'm gonna need you to listen though, Pat, because I don't hear the music when it plays, so I can't sing along. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to play it through. All right, so tell me if you guys hear this out there. Oh no, I hear it now. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, I'm good now. 2nd and goal. Back, Jalen looks across the middle. He has a man, and he has the skinny Batman, the Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith on the touchdown from Jalen Hurts. So just like that, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, puts the team on his back. That was a Jalen Hurts drive, I have to admit. And that's why you can't totally stop him from running, but let him do what he does. That's his special sauce. That's his superpower. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that kind of running. I'm not okay with the called quarterback draws, but Jalen, great decision on running the ball and a great decision on that pass play right there. So I'm a little behind, but let's get ready to sing, baby. Right after this, boom, it's up, and it's good. One, two, three. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Eagles. All right. So, oh, no. I didn't want to do that. How did I do that? Oh. All right. So it looped around. All right. Hey, so our Philadelphia Eagles up. Okay. Carter Davis, are they? Yeah. I'm just reading the comments here. Let's go. Touchdown. That's right. All right. Eagles. No, the Eagles are not 7-0. It's 7-3. That's right. 7-3. Let me go back to that fight song. I'm just trying to work out. This is my first time playing this. How do you start it? I need to start it from the beginning. No. I need that. Whoops. Does this version have the dome? I don't like it start right from Fly Eagles Fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. I don't like that. So yeah, I need that thing to start over. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I needed to start over. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles is 7-3. Start off a little slow. They've gotten it together a little bit. You know, a couple of plays. Jalen has to improvise and use his legs. So, however you have to make it happen. 7-3. I'm with that. Let's see if the defense can give us another stop before and give the offense another opportunity before the half comes. So this is, to me, this is a crucial possession right here. Hopefully to be able, you know, to allow the offense another opportunity of putting some points on the board before the half is over. So the kick is up, the return, and makes it back to the 24-yard line. There's a flag down. Let's see what this flag is about. It's against the Falcons, so to back them up. That's good. All right, so this is the special team for the Eagles has been doing a great job in field position. I like that. So our Philadelphia Eagles defense takes the field again. They've kind of been, I guess if you had to look at the big picture, the whole package, they've done a good job. They've only given up 3 points. Kirk Cousins under center. And there's a handoff, end around to McLeod. He picks up about 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. They've had their moments where they have allowed chunks of yardage in the run game. Algiers specifically comes to mind with a couple of huge chunks of yardage. Kirk Cousins under center, man in motion. He fakes the handoff. There's the pressure. Pass, short pass. They stop him. Couldn't bring him down for a loss, but he only gains about 1-2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 6, if I'm not mistaken, which is a good down to be in. Let's see if the Eagles can get off the field. All right. No one's injured, Math. No one's injured. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Ball at the 18. He takes the snap. He backs up, looks over the middle, and he has a man for a first down. That is disappointing to see. We've talked about this. I can't even say on occasion. We've talked about this constantly. And that's that zone. That zone is a killer for us. That zone is a killer. I think that we should be in man to man. Just take your chance. Kirk Cousins under center, man in motion. He hands it off to Bijan. Bijan with a big hole on the left-hand side. He picks up about 11 yards there. Yeah, always the middle. Yep. So it's 3 minutes and almost 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 1. And they hand it off to Bijan again. He easily picks up the first down and almost breaks one. If it had not been for, was it Blankenship? I think it was Blankenship. Flag on the play. All right, so this looks like it's going to be a hold on Atlanta, which is, ooh. That was a gaping hole on the left side there. Bijan would have had a big gain had it not been for this hold on Atlanta. Oh, there's no flag for holding. How do you pick that up? Wow, here we go. They pick up the flag. They pick up the holding flag. Bijan, a big hole on the left side of the line. And the Eagles' defense, run defense, is not holding up well again. All right. Cousins under center. Drake in motion. Drake London. Fake handoff. Play action. Oh, Kirk Cousins, he pumps it, and he gets brought down by BG. BG gets there. So it looks like he was going to make a throw, and upon the pump fake of the throw, BG makes it to Kirk Cousins and brings him down for a sack. Finds his way to the quarterback. I was even faked out. The cameraman was faked out. Oh, wow. Defense. It was a illegal contact by N'Kobe Dean on Drake London, and that's going to come back. So the sack is negated. And Brandon Graham doesn't get the sack. It was, all right, penalty killed us on that one. All right, 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line of the Eagles. Kirk Cousins pass broken up by Maddox. No pressure on that one. Maddox, he got faked out. Oh, but he did recover well to be able to contest that pass. Last week he didn't have a very good week. This week right here, or at least this play, Maddox recovers, and he was there to break up that pass. So give him credit for that one. Kirk Cousins 5 for 9, 51 yards. 2nd and 10, ball on the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Kirk Cousins takes the snap, looks to the left, looks to the right. He has a man over the middle again. And there we go. Again, over the middle. Maddox is playing, he's playing slot. All right, there's a flag. Let's see if this is. 2-minute warning. Ray. What's everybody eating at halftime? That's when I have to take my halftime break. Don't go anywhere. I will be here, but I have to go grab something to eat. I'm trying to, I don't know. I have some Alfredo up there. I'm not doing the I'm not doing the pizza and wings this week. I can't do that all the time. All right. It's on the Atlanta Falcons. So I think I have some Alfredo left over. Alfredo and a crab cake. I think I'm going to do that. Alfredo and a crab cake. Yeah. I know that's not traditional football food, but And Alfredo is not the healthiest, but I don't want to do. I'm tired of pizza. Let's put it that way. I'm tired of pizza. Bon appetit. Pizza, math. What do you having? What's on the mid? All right. So Jeremiah says nachos. Nachos. Oh, I like nachos. Nachos is on the menu. What's on the menu tonight, guys? Let me know. CJ being CJ. All right. I think I'm gonna grab the Alfredo. My wife made some crab cakes. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna be chomping in front of you guys. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't chomp in front of you. I know you guys. This is what I love about you guys coming. You let me be me. I made the decision because last year when I first started this, I was eating on the air and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. That's not professional. I got to stop that. And you guys treated me just like family. It was like, man, go ahead and eat, man. We don't care. Go ahead and eat. So now I do eat. I do eat on the air, and hey, make it a part of the show now. So I asked everyone what's on the menu because I'm gonna eat at halftime. So all right, Abdul said cheese, steak, egg rolls, and garlic prime wing. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, Math is in France. He's doing the nachos in France. Oh, they don't exist? Oh, you don't have nachos in France. I was about to say, where are the Mexicans at in France? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you need to come to America, man, because this is the great melting pot when you think about all the different ethnicities we have here in America. We get a variety of food. Now, not everywhere. You have to be in the right locations. You're in the more rural areas. You don't get as much of a variety as you do in the more urban areas, metropolitan areas. But I happen to be in a nice mix in Delaware, about an hour from the airport in Delaware. So I can get some Mexican. I can get some Caribbean food. I can get some, you can always get Oriental food. So we get that. Pizza, Italian. Got some good Italian down here. It's 3 a.m. Where you at, Drew? 3 a.m. All right, back to the game. 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Cousins in the shotgun, takes the snap back. Look. He swings it out to Bijan. Bijan on the right side. Bijan with a nifty move. Bijan picks up about 8 yards on that one. So it's 2nd down. And they have 2nd and 3. There's not been a lot of pressure on the quarter on Cousins. 2nd and 3. Cousins under center, man in motion, hands it off to Bijan. Bijan up the middle. Bijan still on his feet. Bijan is fighting. And he takes it down to about the 16-yard line. That was a tough run. Again, the run defense is looking porous. And who is who is that? Carter. I'm not seeing a hunger from those guys. All right, Kirk Cousins under center, man in motion. Ball on the 17-yard line. They hand it off to Algiers. Algiers picks up about 4 yards on that carry. Algiers, so they are grinding down the ball, and the ball is on the 18-yard line. No, 13-yard line. They hand it off to Algiers. Again, Algiers, he battles down inside the 10-yard line to about the 7-yard line. 7-yard line. So our interior defensive line, they are being mauled down there. This is not. I don't know. You guys help me out. What's going on out here? What are you seeing? I'm not seeing any toughness from the interior of the defensive line, and I'm not seeing any pass rush from the edge rushers when it's passing situations. I'm going to, I'm going to judge this big picture, but on this drive right here, these last few plays, linebackers, no one's making plays here. First and goal. It's been 11 plays, 80 yards thus far. They've held the ball for 449. Cousins in the shotgun, takes the snap, quick pass over to. There's a flag. It's probably going to be face mask on BG. So that's going to probably move them half the distance to the goal. All that meat up front, and they soft as cotton. I was going to say that. I was trying to get it was Jalen Carter on the previous play that he didn't even look like the passion was there. Like, you have to play with a passion when you're in the trenches like that, with a nastiness, right? You have to play with a nastiness and a passion, and I didn't see that on this one particular play. So I'm not questioning these guys' heart. I'm not in their bodies. I'm just reading what I perceive it to look like. But the evidence is on the field because they're getting mauled in the trenches right now. So Cousins in shotgun, hands it off to Bijan. Bijan, he stopped, held up the defensive line, did a good job of stuffing that run right there. So maybe they hear me. I don't know. Booker, the fourth, is in there. Jordan Davis. So this is the first time they clogged up any type of middle. Made it tough. Yeah, they made it real skinny for him to get in there. So that's the effort that I'm looking for, like, on every down. Like, yeah, like they got the push on that one. That's what we need. Like, they won that battle on that down right there. They got the push. So here we go. Rushing yards already in the first half. Atlanta 108 yards. That's discouraging. All right, but 7-3 game, second and goal. We need them to stand just as tough on this one. So Kirk Cousins takes the snap, a short pass. Ooh, tosses it out to his left. It's incomplete. It's going to be third and goal. Let's see if the Eagles defense can keep them out of the end zone 3 consecutive plays and force a field goal. I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. It's third and goal. Ball is on the 4-yard line. It's a timeout by the Eagles. Timeout by the Eagles. Oh, let me take this down. Particularly for Kirk Cousins, who looked pretty good at times throwing the ball tonight. And I'll give props to Zach Robinson as well, the offensive coordinator. I think he's called a much. Am I moving too fast, Math? I'm talking too fast. All right. Third and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Cousins takes the snap, looks. He throws it out of the end zone. There was nothing there, so there was good coverage by the secondary there. There was man-to-man coverage on a crucial down, which I prefer for this defensive unit on crucial downs to just go man. That zone. Well, I know we're up, not a lot of real estate, so it was quite obvious they should go man. But even in the positions where there's more real estate, I would rather see the man than to see that zone in the middle of the field wide open. So the Atlanta Falcons they do take the field goal, and so it's going to be a halftime score unless something miraculous happens. Of 7-6, 6 seconds to go. The Eagles are up by 1, 7-6. The Falcons receive the ball coming out of halftime, and at halftime, you give me a couple minutes, nobody move or anything, and I'm going to run and grab my halftime meal. Not yet, though. I'm going to be here for the next 6 seconds.
Cool leg warmers. They're just for the best right to work. They're not part of the official uniform. No tunes today? No.
So this is, I don't know. You guys tell me. Give me a first half grade. Guys, put in the chat room. Give me a first half grade. What do you grade this half here by the team? I'm going to give it. I'm gonna give it a C. C. I'm not going to say it's a total disgrace. You know, they haven't. Yeah, a Phillies game just broke out. You know, they haven't given up a touchdown, so that's encouraging. I'm not overly excited with the offensive play calling I've been seeing, but I got to give credit where credit's due. Atlanta is playing a solid game on defense. They are playing a solid game on defense. So, you know, Jalen really willed the team to a touchdown on that drive, picking up 2 crucial first downs with his legs, and then making a great pass to Devontae in the back of the end zone. So yeah, C minus. That's around it. Daphne says C minus. Drew says a C for him too. Jeremiah says a C. Yeah, but we're going to need them to pick it up. We're going to need, and I know it's way too early. Look, Bijan started out averaging 9 yards a carry. He's down now. So, 6 seconds. And then everybody give me about 5 minutes to be able to go secure my halftime meal. So, I'm going to leave, the chat is still live. Yeah, he really did. He really did. Carry the team on that touchdown drive. So it's halftime. All right, guys, give me a minute. Let me go secure my meal. I'll be right back. He's got back in rhythm. We got to get in the end zone. We got to be able to punch it inside the 5 there. They've done a nice job of playing their man coverage down there, really matching us up. We got to do a better job of execution. Defensively, Jalen Hurts got away from you a little bit on the Eagles touchdown drive. What do you have to do better to slow him down? We got to make sure we keep him in the pocket on those third downs and not let him get out and escape. That's what's been hurting us a little bit on third downs and them breaking pockets and breaking tackles. We got to get him on the ground. All right, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Lisa. Joe.
All right. Our thanks to Raheem Morris for stopping by. Saw some good things from Cousins, good things from Robinson. Eagles have a 1-point lead. Stay tuned. Allstate halftime coming your way next.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the weather first before sailing.
It's going to get nasty, man. Yeah. Perfect day for sailing, huh? I'll go tell the Coast Guard. Yep.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This is the Allstate halftime.
Welcome to the All-State Halftime with Ryan Clark, Jason Kelsey, in a very handsome brand new suit.
Yeah, much different.
Eagle green, and the Eagles leading by one. Ryan, let's start with this Atlanta team who had a chance to double dip. They get a field goal. They get the ball coming out of the locker room. And on Countdown, we discussed how much Kirk Cousins wasn't under center week one. Under center 16 of the 31 snaps. What stood out about what they did well in the first half?
I think the first thing is self-scouting yourself. If you're Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator, understanding that you weren't under center. Putting Kirk Cousins in play-action situations like this one, Drake London, that we've seen him excel in throughout his career. And this is what I like. Look at him step up into the pocket, move around, and get the football out of his hand. Bijan Robinson has played extremely well. They now have over 100 rushing yards as a team. But what they have to do is, in the red zone, either be physical enough to allow Bijan to run it in, or Kirk Cousins has to make a play.
Absolutely. They're controlling the line of scrimmage in the run game. Kirk has not been pressured very much at all. But Philly offense really ended their half well, I thought. Jalen is very poised. Even on this scramble, he's sticking in the pocket more than he has been. And then he goes and makes the play at the end with his legs. He made two big plays on this stretch. He's the leading rusher right now for Philadelphia on scrambling alone. And this is another big one here towards the end of the half.
That was a Jalen Hurts drive right here.
Oh, yeah.
See that Jalen wanted to make sure he put his team back in the game.
That play in particular, he wasn't being denied. He had about 3 yards. He had to put his head down and make a play. You can tell he's working it.
We talked a ton in the lead up about leadership and how you can demonstrate leadership many different ways. You can say it, or you can put your foot in the ground and say, I'm running, I'm getting first downs on fourth down, I'm getting us in the end zone. And they currently have a 1-point lead at the half. See what we deal with out here at halftime? People are dancing, and it's hard to work, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of distractions out here.
It's a
Pretty
different
light,
world.
so.
It's a different world. All right. Home team leading by one at the half. Boomer and the fastest 3 minutes as we continue at the half. And the third quarter, enjoy if they're going to the booth, right?
We'll see what that feels like.
Dreams, I'm sure you got to dream big, my guy.
Your money's worth on me today.
Yeah, just fine. All right, we continue with Boomer on the other side.
You're watching the All-State halftime. All-State, you're in good hands.
The Cuddle Collab for pets and the people who love them drops September 21st, only at Target.
On game day, you see our strength, but every day, we see yours. We're always here to support you, doing what it takes, no matter the battle you face.
Welcome back to the All-State halftime.
Eagles by one at the half. Time now for Chris Berman in the fastest 3 minutes. Boom.
Hi, Scott. Great to be with you as always on Monday Night Football. I know it's still summer, right? We're in the tie for it. But week 2 in the NFL to me was a pendulum week. Well, why would I say that? Well, there are 16 games, right? Everybody playing. 6 of them between 1-0 teams. 6 others between 0-1 teams. So keep all that in mind as we head to our fastest 3 minutes. And of course, the biggest number 3, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes on the Chiefs, trying to win an unprecedented third straight Super Bowl, but their kryptonite through these years has been Cincinnati. Mahomes to Rasheed Rice, touchdown 44 yards in a back-and-forth game. Cam Taylor Britt, look, Ma, one hand. Cincy defense stepping up. Now Chief defense stepping up. Joe Burrow, fumble. Shamari Connor returns it for a touchdown. Chiefs lead. Now the Bengals lead in the final seconds until Harrison Butker, 51 yards, good. Kansas City 2-0, Cincinnati 1-9, first 2 games in the last 5 years. 1-0 against 1-0, Sam Darnold, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson and the Vikings moving way on up, 97 yards. They're the 2-0 team, shocking San Francisco. Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, Buccaneers, lost in the playoffs last year in Detroit. They come back to win this time. Nobody playing better quarterback first 2 weeks of the season. How about the Saints? Their offense rolling again. Alvin Candy Kamara. 4 touchdowns. It's a TD pass from Derek Carr. 91 points in their first 2 games. Seahawks. Geno Smith to DK Metcalf. They win in overtime at New England. Why did they win? Maybe because they had their Saturday walkthrough at Brown University Stadium. Just saying. Trying to avoid 0-2. Max Crosby and there. Across the defense to Baltimore. Gardner Minshew to Devontae Adams. Baltimore shocking 0-2. Generational play. Player in the league.
All right.
Youngest player in the league, Braylon Allen. 20.
All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles are trailing by 1.7. Are leading by 1.7-6 over the Atlanta Falcons, man. This is crazy. It's not been the outcome that I expect. It's not been the game that I expected to see. You guys let me know. Is it the game you expected to see? I'm going to take it that's a no, because a lot of people had this game at 30-something, 17 and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that you guys are with me, that this is not the game that you expected to see. On the plus side, only gave up 2 field goals. On the bad side, only scored 7 points. Probably. Oh, excuse me. Probably realistically should be 10-6. Because the team chose not to take an easy field goal, and they chose to instead go for it when my decision at the time would have been to take a field goal. But they chose not to. They chose to go for it, and it did not work out. Did not work out for them. Got the camera off because I'm chomping on this Alfredo. And it could be a messy scene with this white Alfredo sauce on my big lips, because I am a black man, and my lips are in the my lips are along the Steve Harvey line of lips, if you know what I mean. So it's not a pretty thing to see me eat some chicken Alfredo right now. So I'm gonna keep the camera off until I at least get full or halftime is over. But I thank you guys for joining in and watching play-by-play, watching the game with Dark Knight. Yes, this is not the outcome or the situation we expected our team to be in, but if we can take any consolation out of it, let's take the fact that we are up by 1 point. The defense has not given up a touchdown, although they have been very generous with the rushing yards that they've given up to the Atlanta Falcons. They have not given up a touchdown, so I have to give them a little bit of credit to that. If I had to rate this, I would rate it as, I would give them a C for the first half of this game. The offense has not looked nearly as well tuned as they were last week, and we said that there were some flaws in last week's performance, but they did put up 34 points, so it wasn't that bad. It looks a lot worse than what it was last week. Now, granted, A.J. Brown is not playing, so that has to play a part in it. And granted, the Atlanta Falcons are playing good defense. They're playing solid defense. So this team is sputtering on offense. They started out the first drive was disappointing to me because play selection, play calling was not good in my opinion. So second possession though, they rode the back of Saquon Barkley, and he averaged darn near 10 yards a pop on that second drive. Atlanta Falcons had discovered a solution to that, and maybe the solution was the Eagles not give the ball to Saquon. That was the biggest solution that they had, is that they didn't give the ball a lot to Saquon after that. But that possession where they scored the touchdown, Jalen Hurts really came to life there and kind of willed them to a touchdown on that drive, picking up 2 key first downs with his legs on that drive, and then completing the touchdown pass to Devontae Smith in the back of the end zone. So they did look – they did not look fluid on that drive either. It was just the fact that Jalen used his superpower, and his superpower is scrambling and making something happen with his legs. So he used his superpower on that drive because receivers were not open. So it wasn't a fluid thing. He used his superpower and willed the team to a touchdown on that drive. So there's still a lot of improvement to be had on the offensive side of the ball, and we face a 1-point lead, and the Atlanta Falcons come out of halftime with the ball. And this all happening on Nick Foles' retirement night. The fans have been out tailgating all day in celebration of this game being on prime time Monday night, the season home opener at the Link, and the fact that Nick Foles is back, retiring, and he's our hero. And this is not the game we expected from our team on a night like this. I know the crowd is just waiting to erupt.
Talk about that first half, just 7-6. But we saw Jalen Hurts look a lot better with his legs, and we saw Kirk Cousins throw the ball pretty well for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, no, I like what both of these offenses have done. Certainly
So,
Cousins, a much different offensive scheme from what we saw.
Let's see if they can pick it up in the second half, man.
And then, of course, what Jalen Hurts has been able to do with his legs has been impressive.
We've given up over 100 yards on the ground in the first half. Not a good sign.
They've given Jalen Hurts a lot of time back there in the pocket, and that was an area
And that's going to be something that we talk about this week. I know it. I know it's going to be talked about in the media. And the lack of a pass rush, too. Yeah, I thought our defense was going to get to them more, too. Drew, I'm with you. Our offense, I thought, would be better. You're right. Low throw. Nice catch by B. John Robinson. Dion, it can end 7-6 as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that would save us the pain of watching this game right now, right? Just end it. Good catch by B. John. So a 2nd and 3. Ball is on the 37-yard line of the Atlanta. Handoff to B. John around the right side. He picks up the first down and more, and he tiptoes down the line. Picks up about 15 or so. 19-yard line. 19-yard pickup. So they picked right back up where they left off in the first half, gouging the Eagles' defensive line on the ground. Early results in on Bryce Huff. He is really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. I don't know. No one won that trade. Well, it wasn't a trade, but we basically signed the New York Jets' best pass rusher from last year and traded them our best pass rusher. There's the pressure, no pressure. Bijan Robinson, behind a wall of blockers, picks up a substantial chunk of yardage, 14 yards, and they are inside 30, I believe. Yeah. This is not yeah, they should have. All right, Cousins hands off to Algier around the right side. Oh my goodness. And he picks up 10 yards. Everybody, look, this is like Oprah giving out cards. You get 10 yards, and you get 10 yards, and you get 10. Everybody's picking up. They're doing whatever they want here. Our D-line, if our D-line was bouncers at the club, they letting everybody up in the club right there. Hand off Algier's left side. He picks up about 4 or 5. Yeah, if our defensive line were bouncers, everybody up in the club tonight. With no card, you don't need no ID. They just letting everybody up in the club. You don't have to obey the dress code. They just letting everybody up in the club tonight. This is crazy. Algiers in the backfield, ball on the 9-yard line. Cousins takes the snap under center, pitches to Algier around the left side, and he picks up about 2 or 3 before he goes out of bounds. So they have found a chink in the defense's armor, and that is its poor run defense. So they're giving them a heavy dosage of run. Cousins in the shotgun. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 8-yard line. 7.5. Cousins takes the snap, backs up, and he's sacked finally. And who is that? Milt Williams comes up the middle, and he sacks Cousins in a crucial moment. He beat him one-on-one. He beats his blocker one-on-one and forces another field goal, which is amazing. When you consider how easily they were moving the ball on the Eagles on this drive. So that was a touchdown-saving sack right there. And the score is now 9-7 with Atlanta taking the lead. As they show Kelsey earlier in the day, all right, that was not encouraging. That drive out of halftime still can't stop the run. I see you, Sue. You see that? Come on, let me put your comments up here. We need a pick or a fumble. That ain't happened, Daphne. We do need one, though, and we still have time for that to happen, but that didn't happen on that drive. Jeremiah says it doesn't matter who running, they getting 10. I know. Drew Johnson, come on, defense. Jeez. Sue says still can't stop the run. You telling me, Sue, it's embarrassing, right? Drew said not sure why they take him off on passing downs previously. And need to get rid of back. That ain't happening, Sue. Everybody was tired of that. First of all, the Eagles are not going to give him money. And Hassan wants his money. That's why he's not in New York now because he's bent on getting paid. He's in New York because we were bent on not paying him. So that's not going to happen.
Mikey was the only smart home security solution that provides video monitoring, real-time notifications.
And would I love them back? Yeah, I would love them back. But I just don't think it's in the cards.
Doesn't just block odor off bed. It controls odor for 72 hours. It close quality sense. Make it never
Because now you know he won his money. He's holding out. He's serious. He just showed you he's serious about that. He's getting fined like $800,000 a game or something like. He's losing $800,000 a game or something like that. That's damn near $1 million a game. You know he's serious when you're willing to lose $1 million a game. Man, you know I'm a regular working American. It's no way. None. I don't know. You know, and I'm not in their shoes, but $800,000 a game. I wouldn't be missing a day of work, but I get it. When you don't feel like you're being paid your worth, I get it. There's our man, Jason Kelsey, in the booth.
It was really a touching moment for me. It was awesome.
Your ankles taped for
They were, yes, yeah. My longtime trainer, Joe.
So here we go. Eagles offense on the field, 1st and 10 at the 30. Motion. Jalen Hurts hands off to Saquon. Saquon picks up 10 yards on the right side behind Lane and Becton, Mekhi Becton. Becton is a big boy, man. He's a big dude. All right, 2nd and 1. So he picked up 9 yards. Jalen in the shotgun. I guess he's directing traffic along there. You know it's Jalen's job to call the protections nowadays. So he steps up, moves Saquon to the left side, hands it off to Saquon. Saquon right up the gut, and he picks up the first down with ease.
you talked about earlier with us, Jason, was that you called so much at the line of scrimmage and orchestrated that offensive front, picking up blitzes. That's Cam's not.
Yeah, this is yeah, I see that, Travis. That's a good point. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a short week, and we got to face the Saints. And as you can see, in the first 2 weeks of the season, the Saints seem to be serious contenders. So, but let's get through this one. Jalen under center, 1st and 10. Jalen drops back, fakes, punt, play action, steps up in the pocket, and he's sacked. He's sacked by, is that Judon?
It's the first sack of the night, and it's Matthew Judon.
Matthew Judon with the sack. So we get our first sack, and they get their first sack.
Little twist by the defensive line that gets Judon on him, and he's able to get at the edge on him inside.
And just as I spoke about Becton, he's the one that got beat on that sack by Judon.
And they get in on Hurts. Brings up 2nd down and 14.
So Jalen in the shotgun, Goddard in motion, fake the handoff, play action. Jalen steps up. Oh, good play by Smith, and he has a first down. Oh, excuse me. Jalen, good throw it. And I like that. What I liked about that play is Jalen stepped up in the pocket. He didn't run to the right, as he always does when the pressure is there. He stepped up, he hung in there, and he delivered a strike to Devontae for a first down. So that was encouraging. Let's see if they talked to him at halftime. Jalen takes the snap in the shotgun, and little pass to Barkley. Barkley with nifty little move, and he picks up 10 yards. So, all right. This is that rhythm time, as Kelsey is talking about now. See if this offense can get in a rhythm right about now.
First down for Hurts in this Eagles offense.
Jalen sees something. He's stepping up to the line. He's calling out the protection. Saquon to his left. Jalen hands it off to Saquon. Saquon to the left of the line, and he picks up about 3 on that carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
I don't know what it was like last week, but is this the week where you're a little itchy to get back out there? Or does it feel like
Yeah, I see you, Kenny Lyon. What's up, baby? Run game looks good. Yeah, it looks good on both. Unfortunately, it looks good on both sides. You know, our run game looks good, and their game looks good, which means our run defense doesn't. All right, so Jalen's in the shotgun, 2nd and 6, man in motion. He takes the snap, drops back, pressure. He rolls out to the right again, and he throws on the run. He has the Slim Reaper for completion. The time and downs for me is 6 minutes, 6 seconds, 1st and 10, Daphne. That's what I got. Well, you know, that play is over now. What time and down you got? 5:53, 1st and 10. Hand off to Saquon. Saquon to the 8-yard line. Let me see how far am I behind.
I don't know if it was designed or it just he runs a curl and then sees that Hurts is scrambling out. It all happened so fast.
Yeah, Devontae, that dude. He comes to perform. He comes to work every day. He's about his business. Jalen in the shotgun, 2nd and 6. Saquon to his left. Swings out to Covey. Covey to the left. Covey picks up about 2, maybe 3. 3. All right. 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 3. They seem to have gotten some rhythm on this drive. And Jalen in the shotgun. Saquon to his left, man in motion, Dotson. Jalen takes the snap, some pressure up the middle, and he had the Slim Reaper, but what a breakup. He had it for a moment, and it was knocked away.
It's a tough contested catch, but if Hurts is able to get the ball out on the boundary more.
Yeah, that was a good punch right there. That's what you get paid for. That's what Kenny Lyon would have done. He did a textbook pass breakup, Kenny. You would have been proud, except for the fact. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Oh, scared me there. All right. It looked like that they were going to fake the kick there. I thought we were going to see a Philly special, but the play previous to that, where it could have been a touchdown by Devontae, Kenny, you would have been proud. That was you in your heyday, breaking up the pass. Unfortunately, it was Atlanta that was doing it. But yeah, that was a good pass breakup. All right, so they're going to go for the field goal, and it is up, and it is good. I'm 10 seconds behind. That's cool. I'm all right. 10 seconds behind is not bad, you know. And I guess it's better than being ahead too, because I know you guys don't like that. And I don't mind being 10 seconds behind. I'd rather be behind than to be ahead, because I like watching the game with you guys. I guess I can put my camera back on them. I'm gonna finish stuffing my face and wiped all the white Alfredo sauce off. So Let me turn this camera back on and face the music. All right. So our Philadelphia Eagles are ahead now 10-9. What a game. Who would have thought? Who would have ever thought? This is something else. A 10-9 game. I'm here for it though. Hey, I'm here for it. Especially if we can come out on the right side of this whole thing. I am and I'm mildly enjoying it because this is it, right? Yeah, we want to see a high flying offense, and we're probably going to be talking about how this offense was stalled and how this offense is not clicking and all the such. But I don't know if it's necessarily bad play calling. I know there has been some instances where I didn't necessarily agree with the play calling, but I don't think that I would place major blame on that. Just got to give credit where credit's due. The Atlanta Falcons defense is playing stout defense. This is not, all on the offense. The run game is effective at times, at the right times, because they are stacked for the run. They do know that two of our major weapons tonight, and they came in prepared to stop these people, is Saquon Barkley and Devontae Smith. Now, these players have been having minor success at stretches tonight, but they are being focused on. So because of that, and because of the absence of A.J. Brown, we find ourselves in a brawl, 10-9. And our defense, although we think they are being gouged on the ground, is still holding up admirably by not allowing the Atlanta Falcons into the end zone. 3 field goals is all that they have conceded thus far. And that Elliott kicks it out of the end zone. So the Atlanta Falcons will start at their 30, I believe. I'm still wrapping my head around this new kickoff rule. But all right, so 10-9. They need to pick it up. I agree with you there, it's true. They need to pick it up. Let me turn this I didn't mean to do that, did I?
Yeah, that's the only sack
Oh, all right, so all right, let's see if they can get out of this. First and 10 from the 30. Cousins in the shotgun, takes the snap, quick throw out to the right. Oh, Drake London ducks a couple tackles, picks up 10 yards. They marked him a yard short, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. But Drake London was in motion to the right, and Kirk Cousins throws it to him out of the motion, and he eludes one tackle and picks up 9 yards on that. Nice little nifty pickup. So they're trying to do rhythm now. So it's 2nd and 1. Kirk Cousins underneath center, and they're going to hand it off to Algier, no S, picks up 2 yards. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10. So a part of Atlanta's strategy tonight has been to shorten the game, limit the possessions of the Eagles, because if you recall, the Eagles had 74 plays they ran last week. It's probably considerably less than that if I had to take a guess tonight. Atlanta has been methodical with their play calling, and there's Cousins under pressure. He throws it away. But Jalen Carter put pressure on Kirk Cousins up the middle and forced Cousins to throw the ball away. So there we saw some pass rush right there. He couldn't get there, but he was coming. All right, so these guys are they're getting the shape if they're not already. 2nd and 10. Cousins in the shotgun, takes the snap, swings it out to Bijan. Bijan gets nothing. They bring him down for a 2-yard loss. Thomas Booker again. Good linebacker play right there. Thomas Booker, seen him in a couple plays tonight. So they're going to go tempo. No huddle there. 3rd and 12. Cousins in the shotgun. Here's the rush. Here's somebody. Oh, Huff. Oh, no, that wasn't Huff. Oh, they're going to give up? No, they're not. They're not going to give up the first down. I thought they were at jeopardy of giving up a first down. That was Sweat. I believe that was Sweat coming on the other side. Yeah, Sweat was trying to get there. And they're going for it on 4th and 4. Atlanta Falcons are ballsy right here. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins backs up. Look. And there's the pressure. No, but there's a man coming across the middle. And who was that he beat? Was that DeJean? DeJean? Yeah, they kind of got some pressure on him, but they couldn't get him. And who was that? Blankenship missed him. Blankenship was on the coverage, and he slipped. Oh wow, isn't that ironic? Here in Philly, on our home field, he slips. So they pick up a first down. Cousins in shotgun. Cousins across the middle. Oh my goodness. And a touchdown given up. Poor tackling. CJ just relinquished a touchdown catch that was 7 plays, 70 yards, in 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Longest play. Oh. And then he misses the damn tackle. Wow. So 15-10. They're going for 2. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins takes the snaps. Looks, pats, and it's broken up. So it's 15-10. 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Our Philadelphia Eagles find themselves down by a score. 10-15. The defense, they held up, as long as they could. And this poor tackling right here relinquishes a touchdown to the Atlanta Falcons. Our Philadelphia Eagles are not out of it, not by any stretch of the imagination, but they got work to do. There's still over a quarter to go. And now it is 15-10. Our Philadelphia Eagles trail by 5 points. Let's see what they can do, man. Let's see what they can do. Vegas don't play. I told you Vegas don't play. All right, couple of factors here. We know A.J. Brown is not in the game, but I say that's no excuse. We talk about, we brag, we boast about the talent level of skilled players that we have on the offensive side of the ball. I know A.J. Brown is one of the top 5 receivers in the league today, but even missing that, we still have some very talented skill position players that are in the game. Devontae Smith, Goddard, Barkley, Dotson, Jalen Hurts, offensive line. We still have some options there that we should be able to take and utilize successfully to generate some type of offense. So I'm making no mistakes by not having AJ in the lineup. Would I like him in the lineup? You better believe I would love him in the lineup. But he's not there, and there shouldn't be. There's no excuse for not being able to be productive with the players that remain, that are on the field. Are you guys telling me? You guys let me know. Are we not? Because AJ's out, has our talent been depleted? Should it look like this? It should look better than that. I don't, I know it's not going to look the same, but I did not expect it to look as anemic as it does. And I say that understanding that Atlanta has played solid defense. Not only tonight, but last week as well, not giving up a touchdown. They have relinquished a touchdown to us tonight, but it was hard fought for. It's a hard fought for touchdown. So their defense is for real. And this is the team that I predicted would. It reminds me of the Detroit Lions like 2 years ago. Not them today, but like on that same trajectory, like where Detroit was 2 years ago when they were becoming who they are today. This team to me had the makeup to have one of those type of, that type of trajectory. And they're here now proving it with a stout defense. But let's see what our Philadelphia Eagles can do about putting some points on the board. Jalen Hurts, ball at the 30-yard line of the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, rolls to his left. He's going to have to run it, and he runs it for about 2 yards, 2.5 yards. So first down, gain of 2. And play calling is bad. The defense is horrible. Oh, I see that. Still not running. True. Sue says can't tackle. All right. Jalen takes the snap, fakes the handoff, swings it out to Covey. Covey with a hard cut inside. And is that going to be? Oh, they're bringing this back. So it seems as though we can't get the momentum that we need, the rhythm that we need, because not only does it help that the offense is in rhythm, but it allows the crowd to get in the game also, and the crowd has not been able to, go bananas because of the disruption of flow by the Atlanta Falcons. They are not allowing the crowd to get into this game by making plays. Jalen in the shotgun, trips on the right, drops back. He's looking. He has a man short, and it's the Slim Reaper who picks up about 8 of that, 9, and it should be 3rd and 4 right about now. So they're going tempo too. No huddle, and they're not going to get it off before the third quarter ends. So that's the end of the third quarter. The Philadelphia Eagles trail the Atlanta Falcons 15-10. Made some bad jokes, not bad jokes, but really killed our NFC East opponents yesterday. The fans, my friends who are fans of those teams, killed them yesterday about, especially the Commanders and Giants game, on how bland and how hard that was to watch. And then here I am, and I have to watch my own team in this slugfest, which looks like both teams offenses are moving in quicksand. Well, it's just not an exciting thing. They're grinding it out. Let's put it that way. This is not exciting football by any stretch of the imagination. You're only excited if you're a fan of one of these two teams. And even then, it's probably a stretch to say you're excited. but you're at least invested and interested. You know what I'm saying? But I can imagine other fans of other teams watching this game is probably feeling like I was yesterday watching the Commanders and the Giants. Wasn't exciting, not, a lot of mistakes, although we don't have any turnovers in this game, which probably shows the quality of teams that are playing today. Even though this game isn't a high-flying, exciting game, you can tell that this is a game between two quality teams with the lack of turnovers and the such. These are just two teams slugging it out. And the Atlanta Falcons happen to be getting the best of the fight at this moment, being up 15-10. But the Philadelphia Eagles are still in it. If we can get a stop here and get the ball back into the hands of the offense, because this time is starting to be of essence here. So we can ill afford to allow a 7-minute drive, if you know what I mean. We need to get off the field to allow our offense. I'm sorry. Our offense is on the field, but we need to put points on the board right now. Here we go. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's bouncing, looking, rolls to the left, runs back to the right. He's being chased. He throws. Oh, and he he had a man. Covey for a first down. So, wow. That was a tremendous play right there. Jalen extending the play with his legs. Pressure came. He's bouncing. Nothing open. He rolls to the left. Nothing's there. Here comes Judon from the left. So he runs back to his right and finds Covey open. Jalen again whips it out to Covey. Covey picks about a 1 yard gain there. Covey's been very active. Surprising to me. Heard some good things about him coming out of camp or while he was in camp. And maybe this is what they were talking about. He has a few catches tonight. All right, Jalen in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. Try to get him on a hard count. Kind of recognizes or exposes their defense. Saquon to his right. Jalen in the shotgun. 2nd and 9. And he receives the snap. Oh, good throw. Underneath to Saquon. Only picks up about 3. Maybe 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Eagles. Jalen wanted to identify what he was seeing. He thinks he has identified it. He's changing up the coverage or the protection. And he takes the snap, drops back over to the right, gets it out to Smith. Oh, that was horrible. Just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 1 or less than 1. And it's going to be, this is a prime tush push territory situation. Actually, it's 4th and 1. Let's see if they get it. The man that was famous for making this happen was Jason Kelsey. He's in the booth. Let's see if they can get it without him. And they do it, and they do get it, and they get it easily too. So tush push is still effective. And 1st down. Philadelphia Eagles. Tush push was like a hot knife through butter right there. So our Philadelphia Eagles are still on the move. Nothing deep. It's all right as long as they move the ball, Jeremiah. All right, here we go. Jalen hands it off, and that's Barkley. Barkley tried to bounce it to the outside. He's met. He gets about four. So they hand it off to Barkley.
That's the hard part, for sure. Yeah, you have to make sure the snap is on point.
And Barkley picks up 4.
And then on top of that, you got to somehow keep your feet just moving and grinding.
And Jalen in the shotgun takes the snap, backs up, looks to his right, gets it out to Covey. Covey, short play, picks up about 4. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. So they are moving the ball deliberately, methodically, with short gains here, but it's positive because it is they're getting manageable 3rd downs, nothing long. So I'm okay with that. They're achieving manageable 3rd downs. 3rd and 2 here. Jalen in the shotgun. Jalen fakes and he runs it himself up the middle. All right, I have no problem with that one. That one was I see where that could be productive. The ones I have the problem with is when it's like 8 yards to go, and you run it and you run a draw, or 10 yards and you run it. Those are the ones that drive me insane. But that was a real good spot to run a draw there. So they hand it off to Barkley. Barkley with a hole. Barkley picks up about 9 on that one. So here we go. 2nd down and probably about 1. But they hand it off to Barkley. Barkley, nice little hole again. 2nd and 1. Jalen in the shotgun hands it off. No, he keeps it this time. Fakes outside and cuts inside and picks up the 1st down. So that was a RPO where he decided to keep the ball, and it was successful. He's picked up the 1st down. So it's 12 plays, 58 yards, over 7 minutes running off the clock as the clock continues to count down. So the Eagles desperately need a touchdown right here to regain the lead. They are on the 12-yard line of the Falcons. Handed off to Barkley around the left side, and Barkley makes a nifty move down inside the 5-yard line. There's a flag down. Hopefully it's not any hold. We have to see. It was a nice gain if it doesn't come back. It's coming back. Offensive hold. And just as Johnny Wilson held. Oh, yeah, he had him. Yeah, he had him hemmed up. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, going to be 1st and 16. Ball on the 18-yard line of the Falcons. Jalen in the shotgun, and he takes the snap. Oh, and he fakes to the left. He's going to run around the left side. He's cutting outside. He's got some room. Jalen picks up a considerable amount, at least 10 yards. Let me see this again. So Jalen, there was a delayed draw. He runs inside the tackles on to the left side, and then bounces it outside. And he picks up 12 yards on that. So Jalen in a shotgun right now. Saquon to his left. Setting the protection. Got the defense to expose what they were in. He takes the snap and he hands it off to Barkley. Barkley spins for a yard gain. So 3rd down. And, this seems like it's going to be an area where they go for, and Jalen made a good move on that last run. And he protected himself from any straight-on collisions, any damage on that. So 15 plays, 65 yards, over 9 minutes of possession right here. Eagles need to punch this in. Jalen under center, Saquon in the backfield, fakes it to Saquon, out to Saquon, and Saquon scores a touchdown with a catch out of the backfield. Hurts to Saquon, touchdown, 5-yard, receiving TD. So the Eagles regain the lead, and after this extra point, we can sing the song, baby. Our Philadelphia Eagles are up.
But the big part of it is they could get the first down. It wasn't third down and goal. It's a 4.5-yard pickup. Yep.
All right, so they have a first down. So it's not a touchdown. He was down before he crossed the goal line. So it's going to be first and goal from the half-yard line. So that was, and upon further review, you can see that that is an accurate call. So Jalen Hurts looks like he'll be in great position to pick up this touchdown himself. Tush push on the yard line, goal line. Yeah, and here it comes, and everybody stacked up there. And they push him, and he's in there. So it's a touchdown. They do get the touchdown, and that bodes well for me too, because I love Saquon. I want to see my team win, but I'm facing him in fantasy. So, to get the touchdown, not to have it been obtained by Barkley is a win-win for me. So I'm kind of happy about that. It's the best of both worlds here for me. So it's so now that we'll sing, but they're going to go for 2 here. Oh, the Eagles are going for 2. So the Eagles want to go up by. They want to make it touch. They want to put some pressure on Atlanta. So they're going for 2, and they give it to Barkley. Barkley is in. Yeah, they need to throw. I think that they need to challenge that. I really do. I think he got that. Here we go. Oh, no. Maybe he didn't. All right. Okay, yeah, because he got it on the – he didn't get it on the initial jump, but when he came back down to the ground, he reached his arm right there, and that's where he got it. And that's where he got it. So, yes. So it's going to be 3-point lead right there. That's good. But the defense could kind of salt this away. Well, not salt it, but they can make a big difference, a big impact on this game if they can get a stop right here and put the ball back into the offense's hands. And then hopefully we can see a replay of last week where the offense basically didn't give the ball back until there wasn't hardly any time left on the clock. So I didn't even sing. All right, we're in the commercial break. Let's sing the song. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. yard touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Eagles, Eagles. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Time to go, baby. Now let's see that defense step up and give us some energy out there, because they've stood up. I can't really complain. I mean, I hate to see them giving up chunks of yards like that on the ground, but more importantly than those stats, the stat that counts the most is that they've only given up 15 points. That counts for something. They've only given up 1 touchdown. That counts for something. So I'm not totally disappointed, although I'm not happy with the rushing yards allowed. You look at last year's defense. If this is last year's defense, this is a lot worse right now. So I have to be happy with the improvement to the point where we can be in a tight game like this. You know, had our offense taken a shit last year, our defense definitely would not have held the game or even allowed the game to be competitive at this point. So the fact that it's still competitive and our offense has only scored 18 points is a win on defense for me. That's an improvement. So here we are, 18-15. Not happy with the way that the Atlanta Falcons has been gaining yards on the ground, but in the totality, in the big picture of things, when I look at the totality of the game, this is not a bad place to be. It's not a horrible performance. They just have to, get a little tougher on the run defense. And I'm not claiming this. It may get better. He may figure out some schemes to shore up that run defense. But that's Achilles' heel right now. So Bijan takes it around the right side. He's forced out of bounds to the right side. No gain, basically, if I'm not mistaken. I think it'll be 2nd and 10 again. So last 3 seasons on 19 to 21 teams that went 0-2 missed the play. 19, missed the playoffs. So 2nd and 9, looks like some pressure might be coming. And there it comes. And they fake the handoff. Oh, Kirk Cousins, long pass. Oh, whew. Oh, Devontae Maddox looks like he's coming up lame. They sent a blitz. The blitz did not get there in time. And yeah, he did have a step on the corner, but he had a safety over top, Reed Blankenship, who they really didn't alter the pass or break it up. It was just an errant throw by Kirk Cousins. It's 3rd and 9. The Eagles have an excellent opportunity. If they can get a stop right here, I will be ecstatic, because I have the utmost belief in this offense being able to milk the clock or salt this game away. Avante is hurt. It looks like he pulled up lame. I was looking at him at the bottom of the screen on that last play. Looks like he grabbed his back or something like that. I don't know. I do know about, bad back. I do know about that back hurting, and that is not a good feeling, as I've been experiencing that lately. But this is a big down. 3rd and 9. If they could possibly get a stop here and without any yards being given up, because if we can just get like an incomplete pass, a sack or something like that, where we can, make it very easy for them, make them make an easy decision of having to kick the ball. Like the last thing I want to see, number one, is a first down given up on this play. Number two is any amount of yardage that makes this or allows this to be a obtainable first down. So if they give up like 5 yards or more, then Atlanta's going for it. So I would love to have an incompletion here or a sack or something here that, makes the decision to punt the ball that much easier for them to make. Come on, defense. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't think Nick didn't give us any. Well, actually, we did have a close game with the Falcons in his Super Bowl year, on our Super Bowl run. That first game in the playoffs, we played the Atlanta Falcons at home, and that was the closest game that we had, I believe, in that playoff run. I think those were the least amount of points we scored in that playoff run was that first game against Atlanta. We exploded against Minnesota, and we scored 41 against the champs. So, all right, so here we go. 3rd and 9. Again, optimum situation. DeJean is in the game. Optimum situation would be no incomplete or a sack. Here we go. DeJean playing the slot. Oh, there's Kurt. Kurt gets it out. It's not a first down. It's a yard short. Wow. Who was playing him? So, who was that? That's that sticks defense. I hate that. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. Hand it off. Oh, he's met in the. Oh, he did not get it. What a hit. Oh, my goodness. What a hit. Who's the flag? Yo, that was a hit. CJ met that man in the hole. Yeah, that's right. No foul on the play, but that was a hit by CJ that redeemed that earlier missed tackle where he gave up the touchdown. That was redemption right there. 4th and 1. CJ meets this man in the hole. He met him in the hole, and he let him have it. He met him in a hole, and he let him have it. No, did he? Look, that was redemption right there. That was redemption. Oh, my goodness. Good D. Kenny, would you have done that, Kenny? I know you was a D-back. Would you have met that man in the hole right there? That was a grown man play. That was a grown man play right there. As bad as he looked when he missed that tackle and gave up the touchdown, that's how good he looked when he met Bijan Robinson in the hole, and it was me against you. Me against you. If you meet me in the hole for 1 yard, what you think about happening? What do you think going to happen? Now we don't have to wonder because we just saw it. I saw a commercial or a reel on social media where they were asking if what's my man name? Derrick Henry met somebody in the hole, who was going to win that? I think it was Ray Lewis or something. And there was an argument, it was a debate. Who would win that if they met on a 4th and 1, just like that play right there? Who would win? Well, we just saw it. We don't have to assume. We just saw it happen. Who would win that battle if Bijan met CJ in the hole on a 4th and 1? Who's going to win that battle? We just saw it. CJ won that battle. Yes. What a hit. What a hit. Now if the offense could just salt this game away, run this clock out. This will be a memorable game just on that hit alone, which now makes the defense look a lot more. It looks better. It's a better look optic-wise, right? I made the case for it to look like a great effort for the defense anyway, only giving up 15 points. But now optically, after that stop right there, that adds to how good the defense look now. So now we can get the offense to come out. Hurts, just do what you do. All right, so here we go. Jalen in the shotgun, hands it off. Nothing fancy here. Here we go. Saquon. Oh, come on now. Hold against Philadelphia. Come on, Landon. What you holding for? The ball wasn't even to your side. Wow, yeah. He just filled up the hole. He met him in the hole and gave it to him. Look at this. Wow. Yo, he just, and BJ put his head down. CJ, and we missed that. We missed that energy from CJ GJ. That's what we miss. Here we go. Jalen, 1st and 17. Change the protection. Clock is running down. Hands it off. Bijan, nothing right there. He loses 2, as a matter of fact. It's going to be 2nd down to 18, probably. Come on. Let's not make this interesting. 2nd and 18. If we can. Come on, Jalen. We need you now. We need you too, Kellen. Kellen Moore, we need you to call a good play right now. Here we go. Come on, Jalen. 2nd and 18. Let's get a chunk of this back. Jalen, a lot of time. Good throw. A man across the middle. There's Goddard. Goddard, don't slow down. Just run, man. He's. Oh, that's cut. Oh no, that's Goddard. All right, so that was a big chunk. He didn't take it off. He did take it off. I'm sorry. He took that off. We just got away with one. He took that helmet off. CJ, you can't do that. You got to control your emotions. All right, 3rd and 2. Let's pick up this 1st down. Come on. We got to continue to milk this clock. Jalen in the shotgun. Saquon in motion. Kicks it out to Saquon. In the backfield, Saquon picks up the 1st down. That was kind of dangerous, though. They threw it behind the line of scrimmage. But it wasn't hard for Saquon. If that was, I would be probably – I would have been upset if that was to somebody like Gainwell. Like, why would you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage and expect him to pick up the yards? But that was Saquon. Saquon's a different beast. Yeah, they beat up running backs. They just fell on him. You know what I mean? That's punishment you take as a running back. All right, 1st and 10. Under 3 minutes to go. Jalen hands it off to Saquon. Saquon barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. We are still, still milking the clock. Under 3 minutes. Probably get a playoff right before the 2-minute warning. The Atlanta Falcons are trying to preserve their timeouts right now. They have all 3. If we can get a 1st down here, though, this will, especially under the 2-minute warning. Jalen in the shotgun. Saquon They hand it off to Saquon. Saquon, nice hold. Saquon with a first down. First down. He picks up 10. Yes. So it's going to go down to the 2-minute warning, and this is it. This is it. So they still got time now. Don't get it twisted. They still have time, but that was a huge first down pickup by Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley in 2 weeks have proven his value to this team. And we talk about why didn't we keep Swift? And it's probably not even fair to make this comparison right now because Smith is not on our team. He's on the Chicago Bears. But if you look at the stats accumulated by both running backs at this juncture of the season, you will see why we upgraded to Barkley. You can see why. It's night and day. And I like Swift. Don't get me wrong. I like Swift. But to have the opportunity to get a running back such as Saquon, his caliber of running back, it's a no-brainer. A no-brainer to me. So we have Saquon now. Saquon is doing his job as we speak. This is a tough game. It's not over. It's not over. But it can be. I think one more first down and one more first down should do it. It would probably be over quicker than that, but they have all 3 of their timeouts. So we can ill afford to, one, turn the ball over. Can't do a turnover right now. And just one more first down would do it. So let's focus on that, fellas. Let's root for that. So now what are you guys giving? This is a tough fought game. I'm not married to how a W looks. I'm just married to the W. And that's me. You could feel the way you want to. But I feel happy about, it's 3rd and 1. All right, so this is good. All right, get a tush push right now. 3rd and 1. So I'm not married to how a W looks. I'm married to the W. So I'm happy if we can get out of here with a W. And I'm going to laud the defense for the job that they've done. Come on, man. We got a defense that holds a team to 15 points. That's where I am. That's where my enthusiasm comes from right now. Our defense, if this score stands, gave up only 15 points and 1 touchdown. That's a big change from last year. That's even a big change from the Super Bowl year. Oh, he went off sides. That's it. Flag. All right, first down. So they might have did that on purpose. So they wouldn't have to run any time off the clock. They might have did that on purpose. So yeah, I'm hanging my hat on this. To me, this is a victory for our defense. 15 points. Are you kidding me? You think about what we did last year? You think we would win a game like this with that defense we had last year? Yeah, we got some work to do on the run game, but the game as a whole, the defensive performance in its totality was a good game. And there's Hurts, and he picks up the first down. And that's the first time out. And, I don't even know if we need a first down much as we need. Yeah, so, getting back to what the takeaways I'm having. I'm enjoying this. I'm going to enjoy this. So, and the defense played a big part. Defense played a big part. Huge. And CJ, they're going to be talking about that hit all day tomorrow. They're going to be talking about, just as I did, what a redemptive action by CJ after relinquishing a touchdown because of his poor tackling, relinquishing a touchdown. He more than made up for it in that redemptive action that he took against Bijan Robinson coming up the middle. Hand off to Saquon. Saquon, tough yards. He picks up about 4 there. They're going to have to call another timeout. And this is beautiful. Good hard-nosed football. You're right, Brother Wood. Good hard-nosed football right there. 3-point game. Barring any type of, blunder. This was smash mouth football right here. And look at God. As they say. All right. It was good. It's a good hard-fought game. And I'm not going to count our chickens before they're hatched, but again, I'm lauding the defense for having such a great game, tough game. And this was, and make no bones about it, this was not about I'm about to say this. I want to give both of us credit, but all right, I still think we have a better offense than they do. I still agree with that. But this wasn't about the failure of the offense as much as it was about two good defenses battling it out. Yeah, I consider, although I consider our defense going up against a lesser offense than our own, they still had to do the job of stopping them, and they did a good job of that. Only let them in the end zone one time tonight. Did not give up, a lot of touchdowns or anything like that. 15 points is 15 points. That's Jim Johnson's numbers right there. Jim Johnson said if he can hold them to 17 and less, that was his goal, to hold them to 17 or less. So 15 is less than 17. That's good. Improvement over last week. So make no mistake about it. There are improvements that we still need to see on this defense. It's still not enough pass rush from the edges to my liking. Still too many rushing yards for my liking. Still too much real estate given up in the middle of the field to my liking. But, they're little things in the big picture and looking at the whole game. I'll take 15 points, only giving up 15 points any day. So 151, Jalen in the shotgun, Saquon to his right, takes the snap, hands it off to Saquon. Saquon dances. Saquon gets positive yards, about 3 yards right there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. And I think that Atlanta Falcons are going to take their last timeout. I'm not sure. You guys, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel right now? Can we get Reddick back? We can't get Reddick back, man. We can't, man. Stop it. We just stop it. I'm not saying it's totally out of the picture, but I say the odds of that happening are like they're like the Slim Reaper. They're slim to none. they're like Devontae. They're slim. The chances are slim that we're going to get Hassan Reddick back. Would I want him back? Yeah, I definitely would want him back. I definitely would want him back. Hassan is he's a professional pass rusher. He's a proven pass rusher, an effective pass rusher. Jalen's in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Goddard in motion. And now the Philadelphia Eagles have to take a timeout. So there are no other. Calm down, Nick. Nick always just Nick. All right, you do whatever you want, Nick. Look, just stay out of the offensive room. I don't care what you do. Go do what you. I don't care about that. Just don't touch the offensive side of the ball. So next week we will face the New Orleans Saints, and they are showing just what they are about this year. Clint Kubiak, first season as Saint offensive coordinator, 91 points in the first 2 games, tied for the 4th most in NFL history, and they have scored on their first 15 Derek Carr drives of the season. That is amazing. That is the kind of production that we were hoping that we were going to get from our new offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. But, here we are now, 3rd and 3. Barkley in the backfield. Jalen under center. He fakes the Barkley, swings it out to Barkley. Oh. Oh, that was not. Why would they throw the ball right there? Just as I talk about our. Oh, that was a risky play right there. One that I don't know if I would have done. And this brings back the play calling. I was trying to save Kellen Moore as much as possible, but now this is oh my God. All right, so the Eagles are up by 6 points. Oh my God. With a minute and 39 seconds to go. Why wouldn't you just run it? Look, why would you run it? I mean, why wouldn't you run it? Why would you throw it right there? I know it seems like, I know it was his fault. It was an easy catch and he blew it, but that was, to me, I would have ran it. I don't like this type of. I got confidence in the defense though, but I hate to eliminate. I just like to eliminate any opportunities for something weird to happen at the end, and running the ball to me would have done that. I think our offensive line has been doing an excellent job in this 4th quarter, and they would have done what needed to be done for Saquon to get those 3 yards. I wouldn't have thrown it right there. But all that won't mean anything if we can, if we don't give up a touchdown. If we can get out of this game with a win, none of that means anything. But all right, so the defense did a good job. I wonder where is my. Oh, let me see. I'm just trying to look up the stats for the game so far. And fastball. All right, so 1:22 to go. Cousins in the shotgun. Another first down, another pass. And they're playing back so far that they're giving up chunks of yards. So the ball is on the 30-something yard line. No pressure. There's Cousins. And here we are, and this is why I didn't want to run the ball. I mean, this is why I wanted to run the ball. Way too much yards. Falcons are at the 12-yard line. There's and London inside the 10-yard line. 43 seconds to go. So second and 5, 43 seconds to go. The ball is on the 8-yard line. Cousins takes the snap. No pressure. Across the middle. Oh. No flag. Who was that? Great pass breakup. Avonte Maddox. What a pass breakup right there. Yes. Good pass breakup right there. The pass was just bad. It was just a bad pass. But 3rd and 5, and you know this is 4-down territory. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins takes the snap. Cousins over to the right side. He has a man, and he has him. He's open. What a touchdown catch. This is unbelievable. Well, I don't know who was the person who had the bright idea to throw that ball on. Yeah, you're right, Daphne. That is the biggest. Those two plays are the biggest plays of the night. Those two decisions. And one, not take the points early in the game. Two, to run the ball. I mean, to pass the ball on that 3rd down, 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 3, instead of running it. That was a bad play. You know, you think about it. Even if they did not get the 3 points, you got the clock running. They can't stop it. You run it all the way down. You take the clock down. That was just, and I have to believe that was Sirianni to make that. And I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming Slay. Y'all, man. No, I'm not blaming Slay. It shouldn't have been there, because the defensive mentality on a drive like that is what you see all the time. You put them in a position like that, and you ask them not to play aggressive so they don't get burnt. So it should never have gone. It should never have gotten to this point. It should never have gotten to this point. I knew that it was going to be prevent defense. Everybody knows that. You know you're not going to press. You know you're going to play prevent, and you know what prevent does? Prevents you from winning. Let's see what Jalen could do We only need a field goal, so a couple of completions. We have timeouts here, and we could possibly salvage this game here. All right, here we go. Jalen looking. Somebody across the middle. He has got it. All right, get up. Timeout immediately taken. Well, we have to move faster than this. So it's not over. But it didn't have to be this close. All right. Daphne's got her head over there. I hope it's not because something bad happened. Here go Jalen. Shotgun back. Looks. And yeah, intercepts it. Okay, so Daphne. All right, that's trouble right there. That's trouble. Oh, that's trouble. All right, so catch us for the post game. I'm gonna go on over to the post game. You guys look for the post in the post game. I'm going to go over there now.